This is the assembled product. Looks exactly as I thought it would and rolls quite easily on the deck. And even though it's supposed to be used indoors, I'm using it on a covered deck to hold like our electrical things out here. I got the handle so that I could push it out of the way when we need to clean the deck. Very satisfied. It comes unassembled, so you have to assemble it. It has a top shelf that has a handle, a mid shelf that has little legs underneath it, has a bottom shelf that does not have little legs underneath it, has 8 side arms. We thought we were missing one, but we found one taped to the underneath of the top of the box, which was weird. You have 2 legs that have swivel casters, those 2. You have 2 legs with brakes, those. You have 8 inner sleeves, those. Then in a baggie, there's going to be 4 nuts, 4 washers, these, 4 spacers, these, 1 socket wrench, that, 1 power strip, that, 1 bracket, this, 6 screws, these, and an extra bag of parts, that. Tools needed are going to be a Phillips screwdriver and a rubber mallet. I don't have a rubber mallet, but I'm going to try to use a hammer and wrap a towel around it and use it sideways and see if that works. If not, I'll call one of my brothers. The first step is to put the wheels on the bottom rack. So you're going to use the bottom shelf, 3, the one that does not have legs and doesn't have a handle. And instead of going in orderly fashion, I'm going to put this wheel on first. And instead of going in orderly fashion, you're going to put on top of this number 7, 9, 10, and 9. Number 7, 9, 10, and 9. This goes on the bottom, that goes in this ledge, and then these go on top of the screws. I have a non-breaking wheel in. I'm going to drop on a washer, a spacer, and screw the nut down. The instructions are showing to put the 2 wheels that are non-brakes on one end and the 2 wheels apparently that do have brakes on the other end. So I'm going to repeat this process. Let me put the rest of these on the bottom shelf. I went ahead and laid them out in the order they go in: 7, 9, 10, and 8. As shown here, the wheel goes on the bottom: 7, 9, 10, and 8. Right, there we go. Now we'll put the 2 wheels with the brakes on them in the same way. And the bottom shelf is done. Now we're going to put the side arms down in the 4 corners, and then we're going to use a rubber mallet or whatever I can find to use to tap in the mid shelf. gonna have to work on that one a little bit. Getting the last corner in has been the most difficult, and honestly it worked better for me turning the card upside down to work that in. I don't really think I need to tamp it down with a hammer because I've pushed down on each corner and it feels like it's really secure. But if you want to do that, turn it right side up and you can do that. I just use my body weight to push it down. Nothing's moving anymore. So I think it's good. Next step will be to take our last 4 number 7 pieces and our last 4 side arms number 4. Those and those, and put them on the mid shelf. I don't have a rubber mallet, so I improvised. Oh, I should have tested this before I even started. I'm going to test it now. That part works. And the lamp is hooked up to it. Yes, it works. The next part is to simply slide the electrical cord through one of the holes in the back of the bracket. And I've already done that. It was quite easy. And then that fits in there. And I'm going to decide which side I want my electrical outlets to be on. I'm probably going to be pushing it mostly from this side, with this side close to the wall where the electrical outlet's going to be. So I'm going to install mine on this side over here. So it looks like it has holes where you can install it on either side. You're going to need those 2. If you install it on the other side, you're going to use those 2. And the 4 holes are 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to manipulate it a little bit, and then it kind of fits into some kind of hidden groove that I don't see. So we're going to put 2 screws in here to secure the outlet to the bracket. I'm not very good with the screwdriver. Put it back on here now. Find my magic little groove. I think that's it. And drop screws in here. The cord's in the way. The screws holes could be a little bit bigger so that they could just drop in there, because they're very difficult to want to line up. In my opinion, the screw should be able to drop through there so that you know that you're lining it up, because it's very hard to see. So far, my only complaint. It just doesn't feel like I'm securely. Now this hole is very bad design. Be this close to the cord. Very bad. Think it through, designers. Very last one. Now I'm going to take the top shelf, turn it right side up, and tamp it down onto the legs up here. And I imagine it's going to be just as much fun as it was trying to get that 4th leg in on the bottom part. But we're done then.
He's our other guy. Where is he? marks. What's he left again? Need some else.
They don't exactly want to drop in there. They don't want to go in at all, actually. So I am now stuck because none of these are going in at all. They're just simply not going in. Oh, there goes. Don't see why they have to be that tight. I'm gonna try the opposite one. Probably gonna have to get my brothers to help me with this when they come over later today. I think I am. I'll just continue working on it, but I'll let you know. But anyway, that's how it looks when it's finished. It's taller than I thought it was going to be, which is good. It rolls pretty easy on carpet. I'll show it to you again when I get it finished. This is the assembled product. Looks exactly as I thought it would and rolls quite easily on the deck. And even though it's supposed to be used indoors, I'm using it on a covered deck to hold like our electrical things out here. I got the handle so that I could push it out of the way when we need to clean the deck. Very satisfied. This is how I'm using mine. It's sturdy, but I've been using it for about 6 weeks now and very, very happy with it. Solved my problem. Check in the text below and also in the pinned comment. I'll provide a link on how you can buy these items. Please consider giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel or a playlist to suit your needs. Thanks for watching.